So, Tim, you just wrapped up a successful Campfire Troubadour Tour, acoustic tour across Canada. Must have been nice to be home. How did that tour go?
Yeah, the tour was awesome. It was, we started on Vancouver Island, and just like the old days, drove a van through the mountains across Canada, hitting every town that we could hit in between. It was really cool. I took lots of pictures, and it really gives you a sense of how beautiful this country is. Crowds were great. Everybody sang along, and the way I said it every night was, you know, we're approaching this tour as if you're having a party in your backyard and the guys and I happen to walk by with acoustic guitars and a six-pack. And that's what we did every night. It was so much fun.
So the crowd reaction to a Tim Hicks tour must have been really great.
Yeah, you know what was funny was the reaction was the same as it always was. And I thought they'd be more of a sitting crowd, and some nights they were. And you know, a lot of that depends on the night of the week. So Wednesday crowds were different than the Saturday crowds. But for instance, you know, a brawl broke out on one of the gigs, just like they always do. You know, we just kept playing like they teach you to in Roadhouse. So it was, you know, it was the normal rowdy party crowd that comes out to play. There was just less guys on stage.
You're a little bit shocked. You had an acoustic set, and all of a sudden in a theater, a brawl breaks out.
Yeah, you know, for me, it was par for the course. I mean, I've been doing this almost 30 years, and there isn't anything that could happen that would cause me to stop the show, really. But you know, my tour manager always sends in a show report, and everybody circulated that around the office quite, you know, with humor the next day, like, oh my God, of course there was a brawl at the Tim Hicks acoustic show, you know, like that's just how it goes.
And what's it like when you finally wrap that up and you get home?
It's the greatest. It's the greatest sleep you'll ever have in your own bed, and it's nice to just be home for the Christmas season, especially with the kids. My son just turned 12, my daughter's 10, so Christmas is still a big deal, and nice to sleep in my own bed with my own pillow.
But don't it all come back around? You ever swing on a tire swing? In your mama's backyard, yeah, you know who you are. Got a hometown heart.
All right, your latest single, Hometown Heart, does kind of pull at the heartstrings a little bit. Was that song meant to reflect on how you feel about coming home to St. Catharines while being on the road?
Yeah, absolutely. In fact, I you know, not to discredit St. Catharines, but I had Niagara Falls in mind when I was writing that because I grew up there. And there's a line in it, you know, those Dairy Queen parking lot summertime nights. That was the Dairy Queen at Ferry and Main Street. You know, every time I sing that line, I'm transported there, and you know, just going there as a teenager, driving up and down Clifton Hill, doing all those things, and we were trying to capture a little bit about that. In fact, Dave Thompson from Wave, who's also from Niagara Falls, is a writer on that as well. So it was just sort of a wink and a nudge with him and I as we were writing that song, you know.
So what has Tim Hicks planned for the holidays then?
Yeah, so lots of family time. It's going to be a quiet one, so really excited about that. Just having some chill time at home, putting up the tree, decking the house out, and we love to host, so we'll have lots of parties coming and going from our place. And especially on Christmas Eve, we celebrate Trinidadian Christmas with my wife's family. My mother-in-law is from Trinidad, so it's a little bit of a different take and a different menu, and we always look forward to that time.
So it's not going to be loud.
No. Thankfully, it will be quieter than usual, yeah. So looking forward to that for sure.
So what's next for Tim Hicks?
Yeah, so I've got some time writing. I'm going to work on the next thing, which will present itself. I sort of keep it open whether we're going to put out singles or work on a record. Really, it's all driven by the songs and how they fall out. So, you know, if I get one down in Nashville that my team gets excited about, we could hit radio sooner than later. And if not, you know, maybe the springtime we'll release a single.